Hi, my name is Jayce Lovett. I am a alumni of Interactive Media, and I graduated in 2019. As of December 2022, I've graduated from IUPUI with a degree in Media Arts and Science with a specialization in video production and sound design. Since graduating college, I now work for a marketing agency that is based just south of Indianapolis. I am the head of their video department, and I work on all the video projects that come through the company. Other than working for the marketing agency, I also do freelance work. I do freelance wedding videography and photography. I do headshots, any sort of video and photo stuff that people might need, senior photos, anything kind of like that. My time spent in interactive media had a great impact on me. It allowed me to develop my portfolio very well. I came into college with a larger portfolio than some seniors, a lot of seniors who are leaving college. So I had that one up on everyone else who was applying to college. I met with the head of Media Arts and Science over here at IUPUI when I first was looking at coming to IUPUI, and he said the work that I've done through interactive media and the projects I've gotten to work on puts me leaps and bounds ahead of other people who are trying to apply and other people who are even graduating from the Media Arts and Science program over here at IUPUI. So interactive media gave me a lot of time and resources that I could use to better myself and better my skills and hone my skills. It gave me a safe environment to try out new things and learn. You can mess something up in interactive media, and while it's not a good thing, it's a safe place to do it. It's a safe place to mess something up, get something wrong, and it not be the end of the world, as to where you might be working for a marketing agency or a news station, and if you mess something up, it could be your job. It could be your livelihood. Interactive media gives you a very safe and secure place and gives you all those resources you need in order to learn and make those mistakes, because the only way you can learn is by making mistakes, really, and by being hands-on. And that's what interactive media gives you, is that it gives you that hands-on experience and gives you that safe place to make mistakes in order to learn from those mistakes. And making mistakes is a big part of learning. And, interactive media is a safe place to do that. Also, during my time in interactive media, I met a lot of people in my time. And a lot of them I still talk to this day and still make connections with. I just finished I'm still working on a documentary based around veteran mental health and mental illness. And some of my contacts for that were very own Mike Maloney and Dennis Young, who are two people I met through interactive media. And they, to this day, still know who I am and still love to hear from me from our time in interactive media when I, did jobs for them and worked with them. But they're still, years later, willing to help me out on projects and are willing to give their time to me. I just met some really cool people during my time in interactive media. I guess circle back to what am I doing now? Currently, as I just said, I'm working on a documentary. I've made part 1 of the documentary, and I am currently working on part 2 of the documentary. But the documentary I'm making is based around veteran mental health and veteran mental illness, and to kind of bring light to that subject, because some people believe that you can't talk about it, and that it's a taboo subject, or that you can't get help, or that you can't, talk about it with people, or that you're looked down on if you come out about, having mental illness after being in the military. And my documentary aims to kind of shed light on that and to show people that they can seek help, and that that they're not alone in their struggle, that there are many, many people out there like them who are also struggling, so they don't have to go through their struggles alone, that they can find people, that they can find help, and they can be better, that some stuff, might not go to plan, but you can still find that happy ending. And this documentary, and it's something I feel so passionately about, the veterans and mental health and mental illness within the veteran community, is something I feel so strongly about, and a topic that I am so passionate about, and that I want to bring light to, and I want to bring change, and I want to bring help to. And I would never be in the position that I am now to make this documentary and have the knowledge to make this documentary I do, and have the connections to make this documentary, if it wasn't for my time in interactive media. My time in interactive media is what gave me those initial connections to the veterans and to the VFW, to work with veterans, to learn their stories, to learn of how big of an issue this is. But also it gave me the opportunity to work out the kinks, I guess you could say, to work out, the fundamentals of videography, to make this large scale production that I'm making now. You will have to start somewhere. You have to start small and somewhere, and interactive media gave me that chance to start small and work out the basics first before I go on to a large scale production like I am now. And if it wasn't for interactive media, I would have never gotten that chance. I would have never met those people and never would have learned those stories, and would have never gotten that passion and that fire for, the documentary I'm making now. It was all interactive media that set that into motion for me. I would say interactive media was definitely worth it, to me at least. I spent from 2017 to 2019, through my junior and senior year, in interactive media. And as I just said, if it wasn't for interactive media, I don't know if I would be in the position I am now. I wouldn't be in the position to tell the stories that I do now and be able to make the change that I can now. And I probably wouldn't even be in the job and in the field that I am now. I originally thought about becoming computer science and doing, computer building or programming or something like that, but it wasn't something that I was passionate about. And I was passionate about photo and video and about films and documentaries and telling a story. And my eyes weren't necessarily open to everything I could do with that. Because you always think of, oh, I'm a video person, or I'm a graphic design person, or I'm an artist, or I'm XYZ in the artistic field. And it's stigmatized that you can't make money, or that you can't make a living, or that you're going to be the struggling and starving artist. And while that does happen, interactive media showed me that there are jobs out there for people in our position who want to become an artist, who want to become a graphic designer, who wants to become a programmer, a videographer, a documentarian, or anything like that. It showed me just how many people are out there who need our skill sets and who need people like us to tell a story, or to make marketing materials, or to make an artistic representation of something. We are needed, and my eyes were open to that in interactive media. And even if there wasn't money to be made in it, I found a passion in interactive media. I found a passion for something I loved with all my heart and soul in interactive. I found something that I had passion for, that I felt in my heart and soul, and I found that through interactive media. I wouldn't be where I'm at if it wasn't for interactive media. So to say, if interactive media was beneficial to me, if I think it was beneficial, 100%. I think that interactive media is 100% the reason I'm at where I'm at now, and that I'm able to do the things that I'm at now, and I'm able to tell the stories, and I'm able to make the difference that I can now because of being in interactive media and because of the things that I've done with interactive media. I definitely recommend the career technical programs, and more specifically interactive media, because they give you a glimpse into what your future could be. One of my mentors, since coming over here to college, one of the things that he told us from my freshman year up until now is, you don't know what you like to do or what you love to do until you do it. So sit down for 8 hours a day, or just take a day, sit down for 8 hours and do that one thing that you think you want to do for a job and for the rest of your life. If you can sit down for 8 hours and do that thing, and the next day you get up and you want to do it again, or you don't mind doing it again, you have found what you want to do and what you can do as a career for the rest of your life, or what you have a passion for. And that's what the CT programs and interactive media does on kind of a smaller scale. They give you that glimpse into, okay, can I actually do this for, a set amount of time? Can I sit down, put my nose to the grindstone and, hammer out some code, put together a computer, shoot a video, edit photos, design a website, design some sort of graphic for a company? Can I do this? Can I sit down for multiple hours, do this, and then get up the next day and want to do it again? That's what interactive media and what the CT programs give you, is they give you that initial glimpse into what you're passionate about. They give you that initial time spent to show you what you really love, because you don't know if you love something or if you want to do something until you actually do it. You can theorize all you want about, I think I like to do this, I think I would like to do this, I think I would want to do this. I could do that for 8 hours a day for the next 20 years, or I could do that for, the next 10 years or whatever. But you never know if you actually want to do that or if you can do that until you actually do it. And it goes back to interactive media and the career technical programs give you that safe place to do it. And they give you that place kind of repercussion free to sit down, try something new that you think you might like, and who knows, you might not like it. But it's better to spend the time now when you can just go, all right, this isn't what I thought it was. This isn't what I thought I would like. And you can walk away from it. Or you can spend the time now, find out that you do really love it, and then you're just leaps and bounds ahead of everyone else in your field and everyone else who is doing the same thing. You get an extra 2 to 3 to, it might even be 4 years now. I know that the career technical programs have gone through a little bit of change since I've graduated from high school. But you get an extra few years on top. You get an extra few years of experience on top of what everyone else has. Like I said, I came into college with a larger portfolio than most people left with graduating from college. And it was all because of the career technical programs and because of IMTV that I got that experience and that I got that love and I discovered that passion for the things that I wanted to do. So in short, the interactive media and the career technical programs are absolutely amazing for prospective students who are looking at them. And if you decide to do it, good job. You're making the first step to a smarter future, a smarter decision. You're making more informed decisions if you decide to go with a career technical program and with IMTV. It is and you become part of a family. It's a fun experience. You meet a lot of people and you do a lot of things. And those are experiences that you will take on with you for years to come. This year, as of this year, what is it, March or June, I will be graduated from high school for 4 years. I'm 4 years out. I have spent as much time out of high school as I spent in it now. And I still remember my time spent in interactive media. And I still remember those people that I spent time with and that helped me develop myself and develop who I am. So I really hope that you choose interactive media to further your education and to hopefully discover a passion and bring forth the next chapter of your life, because that's really what you're going to discover in interactive media is the next chapter of your life and what you can do going forward and where your true path is.